Hello guys, so welcoming you in the new session of propositional logic and hardware topic. We are already done with the basics, gates and the universal gates and NAND and NOR gates, even the truth table and the algebraic method for the conclusion to find the conclusion of the things. So we have already covered the basics. Now the last topic under this is the adder thing. Okay, so the thing is applications of logic gates. Applications means like where you can use those logic gates. So three applications are given here. We have adders, we have encoders, and we have decoders. So if you will go for adders, under this also we have two categories. We have the half adder and we have the full adder, which is given in a proper detailed way. But the second and the third, which is the encoders and the decoders, are just given the name itself. So now the adders. ALU performs arithmetic and logic operations. So if you have any idea, if you remember the previous things which we have covered in the previous chapter. So under that we covered like CPU, the proper, if you will go for the proper diagram of the CPU, it is actually a combination of three parts. We have ALU, we have CU, and we have the clock, right? So under this, if you will go for the ALU is for arithmetic and logic unit. Okay, arithmetic and logic unit. So arithmetic and logic unit is going to perform all the arithmetic operations like plus, minus, multiply, divide. Okay, so these all operations are the normal mathematical operations which you can perform with the help of the ALU. Okay, and LU is for the logical unit by which you can perform the conditional, greater than, less than. These all operations are the logic operations. But these all things will work on which data? On binary data, which is actually this is the diagram of CPU, and binary data is computer understandable form, right? Binary data is in a form of 0 and 1. Binary number are 0 and 1. So decimal numbers are the normal, decimal numbers are the normal numbers came from 0 to 9. But binary numbers will work only with 0 and 1. So what they are saying, computer understandable form is which is written in a form of 0 and 1 only. So if it is written in decimal form, then you only have to convert it into 0 and 1 so that computer can understand it and can perform the operation with respect to the given input. So adders in ALU also work on binary numbers because adders are also the part of ALU only, and this is CPU. So computer understandable, CPU will work on computer understandable language that are binary codes. So binary numbers are 0 and 1. So now the basic operation. So first you have to make yourself comfortable with the binary addition. So this is one. Like if two inputs are there and both are 0 only. So 0 plus 0 will give you 0. 0 plus 1 is the second rule. This is 0 plus 1 is 1. And 1 plus 0 is 1. And if 1 plus 1 is there, so in that case they are saying it is 1 and 0. So it is actually 2 bits data, right? 2 bits data. So the rightmost is representing the sum, okay, and the left one is representing the carry value. So when you are adding 1 and 1, at that time you are getting carry as 1 and sum as 0. So now you check it for 3 ones are coming. So in that case it will be 1 1. So if you will draw one box for carry value and one box is for sum value. So for carry also it is 1, even for sum also it is 1 only. So you actually have to remember all these binary addition. The result is having 2 bits, right, only. So these are called 2 bits. These two are 2 bits and these are single digit. So right bit gives you the sum value. I already written this right side part is for the sum value and the left hand side is part for the carry value. So now if you will go for the half adder thing, it is a circuit that adds 2 bits. Okay, so we already done 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, 1 plus 0, 1 plus 1, and will produce the result in a form of sum and carry. Okay, so the Boolean equation is something which will give you sum and carry value. So here you have a sum. So when you will check the value of the sum, like how it is calculating the sum, so it is X and XOR gate. So if you are not clear with the symbol of XOR gate, you can go with the previous window. So X XOR Y, if two inputs are there, X and Y are two inputs, and this is our XOR gate. So when you will expand this, it will give you X bar Y plus X Y bar. What does it mean? If both of the values are different, X bar Y and plus X Y bar. So this is the expanded form, and the second one is carry, which is AND only. So X dot Y. So when you will check for the X, it is X XOR Y also you can write. and for carry it is X and Y. So dot, you know very well, dot is AND operator. So if you want to clear with the gates, with the symbolic diagrams and all that stuff, so please just go to the previous windows. I'll share the link in the description box. Now you go with the truth table of the same. So please check it where we have two inputs. So these two are actually representing the inputs. X and Y are two inputs. So two inputs are working with four combinations. If you remember, it is working on the principle of 2 to the power number of input variables. So it is 2 is equal to 4. So 4 maximum combinations are there. And the way to write it down is the same only. It is first 2 zeros, 2 1, 0 1, 0 1. So when 0 plus 0, if you remember the rules of the binary addition, so you can just go through it. 0 plus 1 will give you 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 1, 1. So we are going to follow the same. So 0 plus 1 will give you 0, right? Carry is something, we will check where we are getting it or not, where the output is giving you 2 digit. In that case, we have to consider the carry. So sum is 0 only. And if it is 0 plus 1, then sum is 1. If it is 1 plus 0, then sum is 1. And if it is 1 plus 1, so actually you are getting what? You are getting 1 0. Okay, 1 0. So 0 is the sum value. In that case, you are getting one carry also, which is 1. So this is the table which will work for two inputs. Okay, two inputs. Now you please check the diagram also. So here we have the diagram. This is the diagram which is representing for what? This is representing two input half adder. So please check it. This is XOR gate. Okay, XOR gate. So here you are getting the value is sum. Okay, and then you can see this is AND gate, and AND gate is giving you carry. So you are getting both sum and carry in case of two inputs, which is giving you the data and the output also in 2-bit form. So I hope you are clear with the half adder. So the next topic is full adder. So in case of full adder also, you will be getting the output in a form of sum and carry. But this will work for 3 inputs. Like you remember, the half adder will work with 2 inputs, right? This is the difference you have to remember. Half adder will work for 2 bits and 2 bits and for the 2 inputs. But this is working for, that is what, add 3 bits. Okay, so this produces the same type of output, which is sum and carry. Okay, sum and carry. Now you please check the Boolean expression for the for both, for the sum and the carry. The Boolean equations for the sum and the carry are, so sum here and here you have to draw the symbol. So this is the symbol and this is the symbol for XOR. So this is X XOR Y XOR Z. So if you will write it XYZ plus XYZ. So here also the same thing. I'll write it down. You have to give the bar. So here first time I am giving the bar for X and Y. Next time I am giving for X and Z. And then I am giving for Y and Z. So all the 3 combinations are there plus XYZ. This is the expanded form of this XOR gate. Okay, for carry also it is XY plus YZ plus Z X. And if you will go for the simplified expression, again you can write X bar. In one you take X bar, next time you take Y bar, and next time you take Z bar, and then you have the XYZ. So sum equals to X XOR. So this is the symbolic one, and this is, you can write down the spelling also. So X XOR Y XOR Z. And when you will go for the carry, so it is XY and then plus is OR gate. Okay, so or YZ or ZX. So this is the expanded form. You must be clear with this. So please go through it properly. Okay, you can check it again. So we have the sum and the carry table here, the truth table here. For truth table, you know very well this is going to work for 3 variables. And remember, the just now we covered, it is the maximum number of combinations. For the truth table, you can find 2 to the power the number of variables. It is 3. So 2 to the power 3 is 8. Okay, so 8 number of combinations. So when you will check it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 4 times 0, 4 times 1, 2 times 0, 2, 1, 2 zeros, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And now you please check the addition here. For addition also, please go through the condition given here. It is input is containing odd number of ones. Sum produces 1. So sum will be 1 when the number of inputs containing odd number of 1. So you please check it properly. So I am going to check the number of what odd number of 1. So here we have 1. So this is odd number of 1. This is also odd number of 1. But here 2 are coming. So this is even. Then this is also odd number of 1s. 2 even, 2 even. And here also it is 3, 1. So this is also odd. So for all these 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 4 rows will give you 1 output for sum. Okay. And then carry is 1 when there are 2 or more 1 inputs. So please check it for carry. So for carry, I am taking a green color here. Okay. So let me write it down. Carry is green color. Okay. And sum is black color. So yeah, carry. Now you go for the carry part. So this carry is what they are saying. If more than 2 or 2 inputs are there. So please check it here. You have 2 inputs. It will give you carry 1. And if it is more than 2 also will give you 1. So here also 2. So it is 1. And here also it is 2. So it is 1. And here you have 3. So this will also give you 1. So in this way you can draw it properly. Okay. And if you will write it properly, like this one, if you will write it in a form of what expression. So let me write down the expression also. So 1 we are representing with x, okay, and 0 we are representing with x bar. So please check it here. You have x, 0 is x bar yz, okay. So please write it down. It is x bar yz. And when you will check for this, it is x y bar z. And this one is what? X y z bar. And this is x y z, okay. So when you will form the expression, you will get the same which I have written there, okay. So here only you can see na sum. So you can just relate it with the same. You will get the same output, right? You can just add them all. Now if you will go for the carry part, here also for carry, please check it. 0 0 is for bar, okay. So x bar, y bar, and then we have z. Here you please check it. Here also you have the sum 1 here. So x bar, y z bar, right? And then here you please check it. It is x y bar, z bar, okay. And then you please check it, this one x y z. So well, you can check it. This is for the sum expression, for the carry expression, and this is perfect. You can just cross check it with respect to the given expression, the expanded form also. It will give you the same answer, okay. So here we have the symbolic diagram. You can see this is XOR gate and 3 inputs are there. So these are the inputs, and how many inputs are there? 3, x, y, z. So here you are getting, with the help of XOR gate, you are getting the output sum. And you remember it was xy plus yz plus zx. So for xy plus yz, so xy, it is dot here, and dot is which gate? AND gate, right? And then if you have plus sign, it is OR gate, right? So a dot you can see, AND gate is giving you xy. So here the input is coming. This is x and this is y. This is y. This is z and this is z and this is x, okay. So like that only you are getting xy, yz and zx, and when you will add it with OR, you will be able to give a plus sign here. So you are getting carry here, the output, and sum here. But this is for 3 inputs, okay. The previous one was for 2 inputs. So I actually have explained everything properly to you related to adder. But still, if you have any doubt, you are free to ask any number of times. Please don't forget to drop a message in the comment section. And if you are clear with everything, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share with your friends, so that they can also get some information, and you are indirectly motivating me also to create such type of informative videos for you. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye everyone.